Hi, I'm Eddie. I'm a master plumber, and today I want to help you get to know your atmospheric water heater. So you can tell that this is a gas water heater. It has this yellow gas line that runs down to the gas valve. You can see it has a shut-off valve here. So we know it's a gas water heater by that. There's two types of very common gas water heaters. One's a power vent and the other's atmospheric. This one is atmospheric, and this has a metal pipe. You want to be careful; it gets hot when you turn it on. But this atmospheric water heater, see the holes here. So when the burner turns on, there's actually this flue actually continues down to the burner, and it lets hot air through it. And when this pipe gets hot, it creates a natural draft, and it pulls in the air through this hole, and then it sends the hot air and the carbon monoxide out of the house. Anyways, that's how you identify what kind of heater you have. It's a metal pipe. If it's a power vent, it's going to have a big black motor with a plastic pipe that comes off of it. That's a power vent. So this atmospheric, it's not as efficient as a power vent. It's still natural gas. Depends on what area you're in, but mostly in the U.S., natural gas is extremely cheap to run. So there's not much of a cost difference between running an atmospheric and a power vent. Some of the things kind of help you work around your way around the water heater. There's a shut-off valve. You can just turn it to the right to shut it off. Sometimes it's a lever action ball valve where you can turn it to the right. This is a relief valve. It's a safety device, so it's temperature and pressure. If the temperature gets too high in the heater, this will relieve itself. It'll open up automatically, let out the hot water. Or if the pressure gets too high, it'll let out the water. If you want to look at a good video, MythBusters did one where they capped this off and let it just keep getting hot until it finally exploded and turned to a rocket. So this thing is very important that it's working right and it's on your water heater. So this is the hot water pipe. This is the cold water pipe. The cold water line actually extends down to the bottom of the water heater. They call that a dip tube. And so when you run hot water, it pulls out of this side, and as it refills the bottom and pushes the rest of the hot water up. That if you didn't have that, it would just kind of mix together and you wouldn't really get hot water. So down here you have, this is the gas valve. This is a shut-off valve for the gas. This is the burner chamber. This is a drain. So you actually have to operate it by a screwdriver here. But if you need to flush your water heater out, that's a drain for it. This is all the information you need to know on it about how many gallons it is, how many BTUs, and then if you really want to find out the date, you can look it up that way. So sometimes they'll have a date on it depending the manufacturer. Sometimes it'll be very clear, it'll just say the date. Most of the time, they actually have the date in the serial number, and everyone does it a little different. So if you really want to know the age of your water heater, you're gonna have to Google. There's a Whirlpool. You'd have to Google it, and where in that that serial number is the date. If you like the information you received today, don't forget to subscribe to get more content and information on your home plumbing system.